There was a lot of energy and excitement in the work that I saw. People were dealing with a broad range of editorial problems and coming up with really inventive and very satisfying solutions. I was really impressed that the designers this year showed a real sense of their audience, what would interest them, what would move them, what would engage them. They were using colors and typographic treatments that showed they really know who their audience is and how to reach them.
I don't know where it's going, but as long as we have people with intellect and empathy and curiosity and the ability to tell their stories, the industry will be fine. It'll be different. It's going to be still a very strong industry because people still want to read these stories and they still want to learn.
People have always been very interested in storytelling and want good storytelling, and I think that's what we do, and I think that's not going to go away.
Well, I think some of the obvious qualities that make a great designer is to have a very distinctive, personal, visual voice. Good designers are good critics of their own work. They're able to both be very enthusiastic and optimistic and forward-looking, and also be extremely self-critical at the same time. It's a funny balance that I think the good designer always has.
Generally, when I'm looking at an applicant, I'm looking just at the work that they do. I'm not looking at the school they went to. I'm not really concerned about what publications they work for. If someone can express that they truly are making great work that we would want to publish, that they're doing something that we want to be doing, then we would hire that person.
Just like at National Geographic, we hire people based only on school projects, not on internship or anything that they do that in actual news organizations.
When I'm hiring interns, student interns, what I'm looking for is designers who can think about problems, editorial problems, and come up with creative solutions that keep the reader in mind. They're thinking, what is this story about? What kind of story are we trying to tell here? What's the best way to communicate it to readers? And responding in a way that brings readers in deep to the story.
So I guess one of the things that I would suggest specifically for students is look at the open source tools that are out there, because the open source community is exploding.
So I would say see the stuff that you're learning, the skills you're compiling, the kind of processes you're kind of getting used to, and then also start looking at other stuff that interests you. There are so many places to apply the stuff that we learn, and I think it's going to be really important for the next generation to apply those skills beyond the narrow definition of